was a gun.
I'm not voting.
If we want to build our nation.
The problem with the Somalians.
Just want to experience something else than a black man.
Move on, move
Be
forward.
like a horse with blinkers on.
Honestly say, I was about to have
Corrupt
sex and then I pulled
crap,
up.
but it's nice.
My name is Neil. My surname is Zepe. I stay here in 153 here in Kokoletu.
My name is Yanda. The surname is Baba. I stay here in Guguletu in NY7 number 86.
My name is Tobile. Surname Ndesan. I stay in NY153 number 68.
Mna ngilethu sokuyeka lona ngitata umntana wami lo ngumntana wami kuhlala phi 8 kalama 98.
My name is Nangosi. My surname is Umaka. I stay in Y147 number 75 in Kukuletu.
While you are a teenager and you have a baby, yeah, your life can be in a standstill at a certain point, you know, but you can also, like, there will come a time where you will get up and start walking again and finish school, go to university and stuff like that, you know, like, it just takes time.
The day we heard that we were pregnant, we were very happy. And to tell you the honest truth, like I always say this to people, my child is not a mistake because it's something that we planned. Even though we were young, no one had a job, both still at school. See? So it was not a mistake from my own perspective. It's something that we planned together and it's something that we wanted. And we told ourselves we're going to commit ourselves to this beautiful thing that we created.
Something wrong, man. And you see, yesterday. Angiyena napha kwabo. Aphakama ngene kamareni. Isho ngumkela kumo. Yonke into endiyenzayo. Ayikuyena ithatha ezintoni. Man. Asekhona indibanisa nawo. Anifone ba man. Aniphathe mhlawumbe ngiphathele ba into yokutya. Nyange ngomukhe nayo mhlawumbe lo 50 rand lo mali. Thenge leyo nto ke ndithengayo ndisipha kuyi. Anifika pha aphina phakama ngene ekamereni.
Hayi bengamfuni, ngiyafuna umbona enqongo kwami. Mali mgcodo qho. Ngithi xa ndimbona nje benari. Bengamfuni tu. But besiza kum enzisela izinto. Then bengamfuna ube nobeleka. Wayezile namjikisa akagoduke.
Mna ndiziva right umama umntana. Ngokuba uthanda izinto ezilapha phandle, umamela ichomi. Zithi ichomi ezalina le.
As for friends will get you nowhere. You have to choose the type of friends you want in life, you know.
Akumandanga mama. Konde mali uyasokolisa. Ubufuna uyaphi awukwazi because khona.
I think parenthood for me is about sacrificing because sometimes there comes a point where you have to go somewhere, but you've got to reflect back and think, okay, if I go to this place, then who's gonna look after my baby? And obviously, if you want to go to that place, you would want your baby to be taken care of like the way you would want to treat your baby. For me, parenthood is really about sacrificing because you have to sacrifice even the little bit that you have just to make your baby happy. You don't care about yourself. If your child is healthy and is good, then I feel happy.
Mna omlala ndlala cangwami. Xa evukile yamazi ba ufuna ntoni. So ndikuva ibele ndimncancise. Ndiyamazi xa isokone xa iyoneleyo wenza njani. Then alale nami ndilale. After evukile nike ndiyazi ba ndizomhlamba. Qoba mhlamba ndimtyise ndiyazi ba uzophinda lale.
For me, there are some hard times, and you know, where hard times where I can learn how to avoid some of the hard times in the future of taking care of my baby.
But ndiyazibuza ngaphakathi noba utata umlana uthini xa ndawakho. Ucinga ntoni? But ngamanye amagama umamam naye akafeel right. Nike ibe khona into ayenzayo naye apha ecaleni.
Abanye abantu man benza ziitshomi bayodamba umntana. Wona phaya ekhaya sesukenzeka lana. Cousin brother bami xa wasweleka. Ake wamphika umntanakhe. Ethi thengo wakho kodwa yafana naye.
Tata wakhe andazi bangathini ngaye, but kodwa akamkhathalelanga umntana, soloko ekhathalelwe ngumamam. Even naxa simfowunela, she don't know about the child.
70% is the guys. The guys always run away from their responsibilities. It's not always the ladies. And there's that thing, I don't know, it's a famous thing that a child, if you have a child with your partner, that child needs to be raised by the mother in most cases. That's not true. It is not true. I would tell you about my life. I have never ever met a guy like this one next to me.
Ba unomntana umncinci ungaphangeli, you can't be responsible in any way. Yabo. You just have to go out there and make it happen because unomntana. Yabo. You can't fail Lando. You can't fail yourself, because if you fail yourself as a father, uzofailisha nomntana wakho mos. Yabo. Umntana wakho ngalamba ukhona as utata umncinci, like I there's no excuse. But no, semncane, I'm still a young teenager and nomntana. There's no excuse. Ba nomntana. You just have to go out there and keep hustling. Yabo.
Esikolweni ndiyiso ba ndimithi. And ndisonqena amehlo because umuntu uzakubuza ba umithele ndoni umncinci.
If a person asked me, why did you get pregnant? I would tell them, fuck off. What kind of a question is that? Tell me, what kind of a question is that? Because they also do the same things. And I'm not going to say it's a mistake. You know, if you plan something, then that you get that something. You can't ask a person about why did you get pregnant? Or you can ask a person, how did you get pregnant?
What you must school. Aba umis bava to akin mitisile wathini. That got after for the reason. They asked for one.
Mna abantu basengingqini yam bandijonga kakubi, but nam andibahoyi. Le nto bayenzayo abayenzeli mna, bayenzela bona. But ndiyazixelela uba hayi umntu lapha baphandle akaniki into because ndihoye ekhaya and anamsebenzi nabo.
I don't actually care what people think. You know, I was just focusing on me, my girlfriend, and the future. What other people thought about me and thought about us being pregnant, I didn't give a damn about them.
Mna bantrata the same, akho nditshintshileyo kum.
I had to cover myself because the thing goes like that. If I'm going to show off my tummy, it's going to be like, I'm proud for doing this thing. And it also goes back to to the place where I stay, and it also goes to the schools.
Zobizwa ke mnaki. Baye naku umonzakalo apha. Konke yenzekayo by 108. Bathini. Uma indoni yenzekayo. Ayifonele sisathi gawuze apha man. Khona nje nifuna uxela yona. Nyani iphuma ibhandi epha 108. Xa ngifika pha akathethi fokolo. Uqombile xa ujonge iTV. Uba manje ngeke ndihlale nje kancinci no. Ndimbona nami ba akho nto wrong. Kanye kuma qoshalaza apha esitolweni. Yalunyo kathini. Nje ntoni? Wasuka nje nasekliniki mos. Asiwa nje nasekliniki apha ekhekisini. Apha ekhekisini sathi sifika pha kathiwa afuneka amanzi aqabhuke. Afuma sekufuneka sijikile ke ngoku kuthiwa singahlali. Ubana amaxesha ngo 3 to 4. Fonele bhuti konke nebhuti hlala next door pha ekhaya. Azosithatha yena. Siphiliyoni 8. Apha ngo 5 athi amanzi aqabhukile. Ethi masami sikhwele itaxi. Nyanzi sikhwele itaxi sosibeka ngqo egate. Ndandiqala ubona umuntu mna ozala icangwami eFrolini khekisini. I
actually went to Somerset West on Sunday because that's when I had cramps. I felt cramps on my stomach, so I was taken to Somerset Hospital on Sunday 9 o'clock, and they checked how far the baby is and whatsoever, and I was told to lie. I got there by half past 9 to 10, and they checked the baby, and my baby was 1 centimeter. So in order for you to give birth, your baby needs to be 10 centimeters. And I was sitting there, and they told me that no, it's fine. I can sit there, and they're gonna check again if maybe the centimeters would have grown by 3 o'clock. And I had to sleep there. Now 7 o'clock in the morning, this doctor came and said, okay, let me check again. And then the baby was still 1 centimeter. So I was told to no, you can go home and then come back when you only see blood or when your water breaks. And I got home, I spring cleaned the house, and but everyone was shocked. I was sweeping, turning things around and whatsoever. Comes 10 o'clock in the morning, the old people here in my community said, okay, this child is in so much pain, so let's try a remedy if it's gonna work. They bought Smirnoff alcohol, and I had to add castor oil. And what they did, they poured the Smirnoff in a glass, and they heat it up with hot water. And I had to drink the Smirnoff and drink the castor oil. And it was so, like, I don't know how to explain the taste of that, but it was so yak. Ibimbi. And shortly after that, I just felt like I was being heated by something. Now when I stood up in the couch, I was all wet. Now everything was just being rushed to the hospital, and then I gave birth. It was so nice.
When I hold my daughter for the first time, she was so beautiful, you know. No words can describe the feeling. No words can describe the feeling.
Mna ndifuna ukukhuliswa umntana wam abe mdala and ndizophinda ndibuyele esikolweni.
My dream is ndifuna ubuyela esikolweni next year. useless uba into yoba makusengahlala elokishini ngenze ifowubona.
Phela ukuba nami biyele esikolweni gqibezela lapho bendiyeke khona uba umntana nami naye beyile nto afuna uba yiyo naye xa emdala.
My dream is to make sure that I'm my family's comforter. Make sure that I stick with the father of my child and raise our child in a very proper way.
My dream is to take care of my family. You know, they are my first priority. And not to have a rich life, not to have a poor life, just to have that in-between life.